Hey guys, my name is Hannah and I would say, let's have some fun today. I will be soon on vacation and I will go to Tokyo, Japan with my boyfriend. And of course, I need some makeup stuff to take with me on my trip and I'm so excited about that. I will try though to not take too much with me, because of course I also will buy me stuff there, also makeup related stuff. I'm so sure about that. Also maybe want to buy me there a whole set of makeup and try with you together a complete face of Japanese makeup. I think this would be really fun and I will try to find me beautiful Japanese makeup when I'm there. Stay tuned for that as well. And now I want to pack with you my makeup bag. The only problem is I don't really have a makeup bag anymore in that sense. I don't know where it went. I can't find it anymore, and for the last trips I just used a random bag that I have at home right now. So this is a little bit complicated. So I won't show you my makeup bag, but I will try to collect everything I will take with me on the trip in front of me and show you what I will pack and bring with me. And I want to do that with you together. So if it sounds good and interesting to you, stay tuned and let's get started. So guys, here I have my face stuff in it, mostly smaller palettes, some bigger palettes, and yeah, a little bit of everything, you could say. So let's start with this corner right here, I would say. And I will start with my face stuff that I have right here. I'm really not sure what I want to bring with me, to be completely honest. It's so hard. Initially, okay, let's start with the face base stuff that you need. And the first thing that comes to my mind is of course foundation. What I want to take with me, I think, is the Il Makiage foundation. This one right here. I have to be honest, this is not my favorite of all time. I like it enough to wear it occasionally here and there. But I kept it especially for my trip to Japan. Because my MAC face and body is a little bit too big, a little bit too slouchy, and it's almost gone as well. Even though I really like this foundation, I don't have much left and I think I don't want to risk it and bring this one with me to my trip. And the other foundation, my Pat McGrath foundation that I really love, it's right on my vanity where I can take it and see it as often as I want, but I'm a little bit anxious that this foundation will break on my trip because it's I have the feeling a really fine type of glass, and I'm a little bit anxious, to be honest, to take this with me on my trip. I don't want that this one is breaking or something like that. It's maybe a dumb thing to say about a foundation, but I don't know. So I think the Il Makiage it will be to take with me on my trip. So this is the first one I will put on my desk right here. I think this is the foundation I really want to take with me. So the concealer is not in my drawers, it's on my vanity, and we will come to that later. So let's move on to the next thing, and it's bronzer. I hesitated to even take bronzer with me, to be honest, but I think I want to have the option to put bronzer on. So I bought me recently the Pat McGrath bronzer, and I have the shade Divine Bronze Naked Desire. And it's a really pale type of bronzer, even for me, but I really like the natural effect that it's giving my face, and I think for my trip to Tokyo it would be perfect with that really natural type of, yeah, bronzy face I get with this one. So I think this is the bronzer of choice that will come with me to my Japan trip. So the next thing is blush and highlighter. Here's the thing, guys. I'm really thinking if I want to take an extra highlighter with me, and I think if it would be the case, I would choose my Dior highlighter. Here I have 4-in-1 and it's really handy, really practical, and I have the Glow Face Palette in 002 Glitz, and I think this would be my highlighter of choice. But I'm also thinking about to just take one palette with me where I have highlighter and blush in one. So this will be on the maybe pile. I put it on the side, you can't see it, but later on you will see it. It will be on the maybe pile. I will also do a maybe pile to see if I really want this one or not. But yeah, this would be a choice, maybe. And for my powder that I also have in here, I think I will use my Bare Mineral Veil Powder. I take this one with me because it's so small, so handy, and I think this would be the perfect little trip powder for me on my vacation. So let's move on to the next store, and here I have smaller palettes and my blush palettes, and I also have my lipsticks right here. So let's see what I want. It's really hard, guys. So this is the thing, I thought to take this one with me. It's the Pat McGrath Divine Blush Glow Trio in Galactic Sun. This one right here. Here I have two pretty blushes, a little bit something of a warmer blush and a little bit something of a more neutral rosy blush, and also a highlighter. The highlighter is a little bit dark for me, but I can make it work. And this would be, I think, the palette of choice in that sense. Because the Melt palette, I also really love this blush palette, and the two shades right here I also use as highlighters, but I think this would be a little bit too big for me. So I think the Pat McGrath palette will be. And here I have a highlighter, so maybe I will just take this one on my trip and not the Dior highlighter palette. But I will see with the Dior. It will stay on the maybe pile, and this one I think I will definitely take with me. With the lipstick portion, I'm really not sure, guys. It's so hard. But with the lipsticks, I think the lipstick I'm using really often is my MAC lipstick in the color Patisserie. It's the 515 number, and it's this nudie type of shade. Look how much is just left of this one, and I really like it. It's pairing really nice with everything because it's so neutral and beautiful looking. So this is definitely one that will come with me, but all the other things I'm really not sure. Maybe this one. It's a more like a lip balm from Pat McGrath, but with glitter particles. It's with little glitter particles in it. But I really like the moisturizing effect that I get from this one. But sometimes, you know, the glitter particles can also be a little bit annoying. I'm not sure. With lipsticks, this is so hard. Maybe a rosy one, a more peachy one, and a more brownish one, and then I will be satisfied. So maybe this would be the perfect range. So this is my rosy one. I think it will be my peachy one, maybe my Charlotte Tilbury one, and the third one I have on my vanity maybe. Or do I use something out of here? No, I think the third one will be on my vanity, and the second peachy one is my Charlotte Tilbury one. I really like this one as well. It's a perfect summery type of shade, and I think those two I will take on my trip, and also the one that is on my vanity from Pat McGrath as well. So those two are coming with me. For palettes, I don't think I will take any of my small palettes with me. I just want to really take two palettes with me. I need to be strong about that because I know on my vacation I won't do that much with my face. So I really need to be strong because I really want to take everything with me. Or do I just take one thing with me, and it would be maybe the LH Cosmetics Shimmer Saga palette if I really want to glimmer up my look a little bit more. Then I have options, you know. So maybe this one. This is not bad. Maybe I will take this one with me. It will come on the maybe pile because I'm not sure about that. But this would be the only small palette I would take with me eventually. So let's put this one on the maybe pile. Okay, the next drawer, here are my palettes. On the next drawer, here are all my Melt palettes, and we won't go into this one because I won't take my Melt palettes with me on my trip. There are so delicate, they're breaking so fast, and I don't want to risk that, so they're sadly not coming with me. Not in a million years. Those are staying. But here I have palettes maybe I want to take with me, so let's see. I really maybe want to take my Natasha Denona Glam Face palette with me. It's a newer one in my collection and I really like it. It's so neutral, quick and beautiful. I also have the option with a different blush in here and a highlighter in here, so I think this would be really nice to take with me on my trip. So I put this one on my maybe pile because I'm not sure if this is 100% my decision yet, but I think this is a nice palette for a trip. So let's put this in the maybe pile. Now it's getting hard, guys, because I don't thought this through what I really want to take with me palette wise. So hard. This is the hardest part, I think, really, for me personally. I think for Japan, to be honest, this would be really nice, the Harajuku palette, because I'm in Japan and there I maybe will get a little bit the feeling that I want something like that, because I'm someone who is trying to get into the mood, you know, and when I'm in Japan and in Tokyo, I have the feeling I really want to play with a little bit more color on my eyes. So this would be an option for sure. But I also really like my Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes. I really thought about to take the Kali Bible palette with me because it's a little bit older and I want to get a little bit more use out of it. But I'm not sure. Both palettes are really nice. Okay, even though I like the Harajuku palette, I don't get browns in here. I don't get a little bit more variety in case of to have a half neutral, half colorful side. It's just pastel-y and colorful, you know. So I think I don't take this one with me, even though I think the theming is fitting like a dream. But I think in the end, maybe I won't use it as much as I think right now I will. So let's put this aside. I think I will take the Kali Bible palette with me. It's easy, it's fast, I have many beautiful color options. I have a little more peachy and, you know, toned down tones, but I also have a little bit more of vibrant and darker shades in here. And I think I have a good variety and this will be a palette that will serve me nice on my trip. So I think the Kali Bible palette it will be. So the other palettes, I'm not sure. I thought to take those palettes with me maybe, but they are so delicate as well, you know. The newer formulation from Anastasia Beverly Hills is a little bit more looser pressed, I have the feeling. And I really like it, but I don't want to risk that they are breaking on my trip. But I would maybe take the Nouveau palette with me because I really like this palette. But on the other hand, I'm not sure. I don't want to take too much with me. So I think the Kali Bible palette is a good choice in the end. So let's stick with the Kali Bible palette. So now let's move on to the upper portion of my makeup space right here. All the palettes that you can see here, those are all my Pat McGrath palettes, and on the other side I will put you a little bit. Now that's better. And on the other side you have my Natasha Denona palettes and some of my bigger Pat McGrath palettes, but I won't take anything of those with me because my Pat McGrath palettes aren't for traveling, I don't think so, so they will stay here. And my other Natasha Denona palettes, I don't know. I don't want that the plastic is breaking, so I think, I think they will also stay here. So I don't want to take a primer with me. I really like my Auric Glow Lust and anything like that, but I don't think I will prime my face that much. I always use my morning routine, my moisturizer as my primer, and this is for my trip. I think this is enough for me, to be honest. For my lashes, I think I will take my Pat McGrath Fetish Eye Mascara in Extreme Black with me. because it's the safe thing to do. I can sheer it a little bit more. I can make it really, really nice looking, really soft looking, but I can build this one as well really nicely up and make some beautiful black lashes with this one. So this will come with me definitely. And for my mascara choices, I'm also thinking about taking my more fun mascaras with me. Where I can do this the best than in Tokyo, you know, to play with fun mascara colors on my eyes. So I really want to take those with me. It will take a little bit up in space, but I really need that. I really need that, guys, because I think this will be so much fun to put them on in Tokyo. I will take them with me. And of course, I also need a concealer, and I will use my Pat McGrath concealer. It's my Ride and Die concealer. I really love it. It's never failing me. I can make small dots and make it really sheer and lightweight looking, but I can also build it beautifully up. And I think this will serve me so nice on my trip. And I'm also bringing with me my brow gel. This is not the Benefit brow gel anymore. I always put just normal hair gel in this one. It's already gone, the Benefit one, but I really like the wand in here, and this is for my brows. And I'm always priming my eyes, so I need my primer, and maybe I also take my glitter glue with me. If I really need it, I have it, and it's not taking up that much space, so I think I can justify to take both with me. Okay, guys, I think this is everything. Of course, I need to take my brushes with me. I will take every brush with me. I will take a blending brush, a packing brush, and maybe a smaller brush for the inner corners with me, and also some face brushes. I think maybe a blush brush, a foundation brush, and everything like that, you know. So, and a highlighter brush, and I think those are the 3 brushes, but I need to clean them a little bit and need to make my decision on that one, but this is not so interesting, I think. And yes, my 3rd lipstick I want to take with me. I thought, because I need something a little bit more brownish, I will take my Pat McGrath Luxe Trance lipstick in the color Lavish with me as well. It's a little bit more on the brownish neutral side, and I think this will be the perfect brown shade, so that I have a brown, a peach, and a more rosy one. I think those 3 are perfect for my trip. So let's look at my stuff right now that I want to take with me. Here they are. This is the pile I definitely would take with me, and it's already not too much, but it's a decent amount, you know. I'm really happy right now with that, but I think I'm not sure. Here's the maybe pile. I don't think I will take my Dior palette with me. I think it's unnecessary. I have the one highlighter in my Pat McGrath blush palette, Natasha Denona Glam Face palette, which I will take with me. I think I will put this one here because it's really sleek, it's really small, it won't take up too much space, and it's a beautiful neutral palette. But what I will take with me is my LH Cosmetics Shimmer Saga palette to amp the looks a little bit more up if I want to, you know. So yeah, I think this will be a good choice, but my Dior palette I think can stay here. So guys, yeah, I hope I have everything, but this is the makeup stuff that I will take with me. I hope it's a nice choice of mine. The only thing I'm a little bit hesitate with my Glam Face palette is that it's not cardboard, and I'm always a little bit anxious that it will break or something like that because it's not cardboard. So let me think. If I want to really take this one with me, or do I take the Harajuku palette with me? This is the question I'm asking myself right now. Because here I also have brownish shades, you know, that I can play with. I have neutral shades I can play with. Of course, I have something to amp everything up with, but I'm always a little bit anxious to take plasticky type of palettes with me, because I'm not sure if it will break. It's making me a little bit anxious. So let's make a swap, I think. I'm not sure about that. Let's make a swap. So the swap I would do, I quickly brought them out is the Nomad Cosmetics Harajuku palette on the one hand, but on the other hand I also thought that the DVD Vegan Beauty palette, is this the Edge? Yeah, the Edge of Reality palette would also fit really nice into what I want. Okay, you know what? We are in Tokyo, we wanna have fun, or I wanna have fun at least, and I wanna play as well with my makeup a little bit. So let's take the Harajuku palette with us. It's a fun palette. I have a neutral palette, I have a more fun pastel kind of palette, and I think this pastel palette will pair really nice with my fun Pat McGrath mascaras that I have right here. So let's take the bullet and let's take this one with us. So guys, now I think I'm really happy with my choice, because I'm always a little bit hesitate to take plasticky packaging with me, you know. I don't want that my palettes are breaking or getting scratched or anything like that doing the trip. I sometimes also take those palettes with me, but when it's a bigger trip like that, I think this is the safer thing to do for me. And yeah, those are my 3 palettes of choices, and I'm really happy with them. I think it's a nice variety that I get with those palettes. And yeah guys, I think this is my whole makeup bag. Of course my skincare and everything like that will also be with me, but this is the makeup I will take with me, plus, you know, my sponge and my brushes, like I said. But this is really the main stuff that I want to take on the trip, and I hope it's not too much, but I think it's a okay amount. I'm not mad about that. So guys, and here we are again. I hope you enjoyed it from a little bit of a different angle, and it was really fun for me. This will all in all be my makeup for my trip, I think. Maybe I will do little tweaks here and there. Maybe I will put a blush palette, or maybe a little blush pot as well with me, because I really need options with blushes as well. So maybe I will do a blush more, or I will switch a palette out again. We would see, but I think all in all this is my makeup choice for my trip in the end. So I'm really excited about that. And guys, if you like this kind of content, I would be really happy if you give me a thumbs up, that I know that. Also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and click on the little bell to get notifications here and there when I'm posting something new. And with that being said guys, I hope you had fun. I will see what I can do if I post during my trip, if I can do something like that it's uploading on itself automatically, you know. But I will see what I can do if I have that much time, also to see if I have enough time to edit all of the videos, to make them ready for upload, you know. But if I can do it, maybe there will be videos, but if not, this will be the last until I'm back. So I'm sorry about that, but I hope you stay tuned guys. I hope you be a part of this in the end, and I'm really happy about all of the nice comments, about the new people that are following me, as well as the old people that are following me at day 1, you know. So I'm so grateful, thank you so much, and I would say we will see each other next time, and until then, bye.